Wind energy. It's a touchy subject right now down at the New Jersey shore.
It's not natural to put all this machinery and electricity in the ocean.
Cindy Parker from Brigantine and other shore town residents made their way to Ventnor Beach for a Save the Whale fundraiser on April 2nd.
They're not green. They're not clean. I'm totally against industrializing the ocean.
Over a dozen marine animals have washed up on the shore, and the demonstrators are pointing to these wind turbines as the issue. However, the NOAA Fisheries released a statement saying that, at this point, there is no evidence that noise resulting from wind development-related site characterization surveys could potentially cause mortality of whales, and that there's no specific links between recent large whale mortalities and currently ongoing surveys. The wind turbines are to be installed on the New Jersey coast by Dutch energy company Ørsted and Atlantic Shores Offshore Wind. The plan is to have roughly 1,400 wind turbines in total, and they will be visible from multiple locations along the coast of New Jersey. Civil engineer and activist Frank Leone does not agree with the installation of wind turbines on the shoreline.
And this is basically a wind refinery that we're building off our coast. Could you imagine building an oil refinery out in the ocean? There's so much oil and carbon footprint involved in building them, manufacturing, operating them, that any green effects you may have from it are more than offset by the oil and petrochemical input to build these things.
A panel of speakers at the event also included politicians and scientists speaking out against the turbines.
On a day like today, you're going to see them. That's not what we want here.
It's very obvious. You don't need to be a marine biologist to know that something is very, very wrong.
Guaranteed. I've always told you the truth. We know it and we've checked it out. If they put these things in place, your utility rates are going to go up.
Sonar!
Senator Vince Polistina isn't against green energy but wants the drilling to stop. So further research about turbines and the impact it can have on the environment are researched more deeply.
Seems like the combination of sonar and drilling that they're doing is creating an environment where either these marine animals are either disoriented or frightened, and then either getting hit by ships or beaching themselves. I mean, they're creating their own demise by what is going on. And so we have to determine if the work that is going on has an impact on what is happening.
This display of concern wasn't the first. Back in February, Brigantine Mayor Vince Serra held a community meeting to discuss the whale deaths and inform the public about the turbines.
One of the things we're asking for right now is a pause in that wind activity in order to take some time to see what's happening. The problem is if we don't get the answers now, once construction starts and these are out there, it's too late.
The community meeting also included a section where residents could come up to the podium and voice the concerns.
The research center right here in Brigantine, they have to keep their mouths shut because they will lose their funding.
They answer to us. That's right. And I want to know where this started.
The fight against turbines has made it to national news, and groups of activists are growing as the debate gets more heated. No one is yet sure of what will happen to the coastlines of New Jersey and whether the building of turbines will continue with all the backlash coming from residents and activists. But one thing is certain, the people are not going down without a fight.